I am going to start a project in Final Cut Pro with DNGs, cinema DNGs, and some Ninja captured content in the hard drive recorder, ProRes 42222. Just doing a test with Magic Lantern RAW on camera and what happens when you record the live view on the 5D Mark II with the latest RAW record module on, and connected my Zacuto EVF on, bypassed it through there into the Atomos Ninja. Did a screen recording on that and let things rock, and then hit record for RAW and see what happened, and then stop and to see what happened again. So first of all, we have to start a project. All my projects are in my RAID, my 6 terabyte RAID 5, my Atto SAS. It makes things work very well. So I'm just going to call this ML RAW capture. Okay, so just import media, and I'm on Mountain Lion, so it works well with everything. I think it works better than just Lion. And my stuff is on this drive here, and what we need is our first, what we'll do, we'll import our footage from here, and being it's ready 422, it is already in a state that I need it to be in. It is interlaced, but for this purposes, usually I'll de-interlace it, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. So just import it as is, and then as you see, just as I imported it, I can work with it right now. That's the great thing about Final Cut. And you can and then what this is it's in the this is in the location that it is, so it's locked, so it's on a different drive, and I'm importing it to my other drive as we speak. So where is it? As you can see, it's being imported at about 123 megabytes a second read write into the RAID. So that's what that means, is these are locked, so you they won't be affected. And you can see it's almost finished importing. Now, next thing to do is to start a new project. Magic Lantern capture, and I usually just duplicate what I write for my events. Keeps things tidy. You know what they are. Get a lot of names and you just don't know what they are. So, and I'll make this oh, I can make it a 1080i project. Never thought of that. Actually, you think because of the ProRes footage, I think I am going to make it a 1080i project. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, because it is 30 frames a second. Yeah, let's do that. What the heck? And we'll just keep it to here. Usually I use 444 for most of my stuff, but for this project we'll just keep it that, because it's more friendlier with interlaced to 422 HQ. We're gonna import our cinema DNGs. import media, and we're going to import our raw right here, and so we can just per file, and just to prove that it does come in the Final Cut, there it is. And it comes in as a digital negative file. So with Final Cut, I can just click on that, and it should import all the DNGs from all those files. And hopefully it won't be a big mess when it gets in here. And yeah, just the same one. And away we go. Verifying the files, of course, it always does that. And that should take a minute or so. Processing the files for import. And hopefully it doesn't crash, because it is Final Cut. There's a tendency to crash in these large file ingests sometimes. Not all the time, just when it's not very convenient. Okay, so, well, maybe it's going to crash on me. I might have too many things going at once here. Oh, there it goes. Slow. I'm also doing a screen recording at the same time, so there we go. So now, oh, it did exactly what I hoped it was going to do. So it did import, as you can see. Now Final Cut brings them in as you see, as I skim across it, as a 10-second per frame. Now when we're working with RAW and Final Cut, and I know you have to interpolate your image. So we did that, and highlight them all, and hope it doesn't crash, because it does. It has done crashed to me before. But so we just drag and just put them on the timeline, drop. There we go. Hey, hey, hey! It didn't crash. Now as you see here, I gotta change these, right? So let's just highlight these all. Okay. And then we go change duration to 1. Hit enter. And now, and we just go like this, and there's our frames right there. It hasn't refreshed on the image yet because I'm still importing, as you see. So it's quite hard on the GPU. So next step is to highlight this. Oh, you know what? Let's do this again. It just doesn't like me today. Oh, there we are. There we are. So we'll come in a little tighter this time. And what we want to do, it's not working. Alright, do it that way. So now what we do is they're highlighted still. Okay, and then we want to make a new compound clip. We do that, and it says capture clip, and we go yes, okay, and then this will turn into a compound clip. Now we can adjust that. And it didn't quite, no, it didn't crash. That's good. Good. So there we go. And then you can adjust that. As you can see, it refreshes. I'm doing quite a bit right now, and so the computer is doing a lot. Low rate is really do not. So there's only 300 frames there, so there won't be much movement in there. But this is just how you do it. Okay. Alrighty then. So I'll come back at you When everything's all imported, then I'll come back and continue on.